Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these. So I'm going to be making this on my current project car, which is my Nissan Pulsar GTI-R sat behind me. If you follow this video and you have the same kind of bits that I've used and you follow the same measurements, then you will make exactly the same thing that I have made. If you've got a different engine, then obviously, the same principles apply in terms of the materials. It's just going to be the shape and it's going to be the sort of final fitting that you need to sort of customize to your car. I've done this on a Megane, I've done it on a TVR, I've done it on a few cars, and it's just the kind of finish that changes between them and how you actually get the thing to sort of mount up. You might need some brackets or different size bolts and so on and so forth. But yeah, this is an SR20 DET engine that we're doing this on. So let us take a look at the car as it is now, and then let's take a look at what you're going to need for this project, and then we can start with, well, getting it done. So here we are, here's the before shot. So these cars come with a top mount intercooler as standard. I'm not sure what the 200SX SR20 engined cars come with, whether they have anything or not. I've never had a 200SX, and my mum has, but I haven't, and I can't remember what it looked like. But at some point this has had something on it to do with the intercooler or something. Again, this is how I got the car, so I don't know what it had before I got it. But I think adding an inlay or adding a lead cover will really kind of smarten up the rocker cover, and at some point I will get this repainted because it's a bit tatty, but it's not so bad. Okay, so here we are. What you're going to need for this is you're going to need a sheet of carbon fibre that's at least 40 centimetres long by 11-12 centimetres tall, and you're going to need some cardboard, obviously, to make your template, and you're going to need various bits and pieces, rulers and cutting compasses and things like that, and things like this, like random nuts, which you can use to make these nice sort of edges and corners and stuff like that. You need all that kind of thing, but I'll show you how to do it. I've also got a little HKS badge that I'm going to put on there because the car's got HKS innards in the engine, so I thought that'd be a nice touch. And then you're going to need some DEI tape or equivalent gold tape to go on the underside of the carbon to stop it sort of delaminating with the heat from the engine. And you're going to need some bolts. You're going to need some M5 bolts. I've got just stainless steel here, but I'm going to get some black stainless just because it'll look nicer with black stainless than regular stainless. So in this video, it's just going to be regular stainless, but after this video, I'll obviously get them and fit the black stainless stuff. So let us now crack on with the templating. Okay, so here's the one I made earlier. So this is our template here. So like I said, it's 40 centimeters long. It's 11 centimeters tall, and to make your cutout here for the oil cap, it is 1.8 centimeters in from the left side, and it is 8.3 centimeters up where the curve starts, and this width here is 7 centimeters. So you just want to get your cutting compass or your circle that you're drawing around just to basically line up with these measurements, and then you'll get the perfect place for your oil filler cap. So if we put this into place, basically that is how it's going to look when it's installed on the car. So absolutely perfect fit. Could leave it like that, but it looks a little bit crap. So I think we should make it out of carbon. So let us get on with doing that. Okay, so that is it. We are all done with the cutting. I've taken the liberty of already sanding with a file and then a sanding block the edges and the cutout here just to get it all nice and smooth. Didn't video that because it's pointless, it's simple. So the last thing we need to do is we just need to make the holes for the bolts to go through, and I'll just show you how to get the holes right. So basically, if we head over to the car, because we're using corrugated card, if you put them in the area where you roughly kind of know the holes are going to be, if you press hard with your finger, or you can use a screwdriver or a small Allen key or something just to kind of feel for the hole, when you take the cardboard off, you'll notice that you've got the indents where the holes need to be. So that is all I have done. So I've already marked up on my piece of carbon where these holes need to be here. So that's all looking good. So we just need to make the holes now in the carbon, and then we can do a test fit, make sure everything's okay. Then we can do the reflective tape on the back to protect it, and then when all that is done, before we do the final fit, we can just do the edging of the carbon with some clear lacquer, and that will be it, job done. Okay, here we are now. This is the final piece. I've drilled out the holes to 6mm rather than 5mm just to give myself a little bit of wiggle room. But that should all be good. So we just need to do a test fit now, then we can get the tape on the back, peel the tape off the front, and that is the end of this little how-to. One thing I would say on my car is I've put the neoprene spacers on already on the 4 of the points. I haven't put them on these 2 points because these for some reason were de-threaded and stripped. So I've put some metal glue in there, and I'm going to have to sort of re-thread those 2. So that won't happen in this video, but obviously it's going to happen after this video. But I just thought I'd get this done so the video can be done. Anyway, so we've got a 5M5 spacer washer, like a repair washer, a stainless steel one on there as well, and then these little neoprene washers. So if we drop it on like that, should be able to. These are 10mm, these are just temporary ones until I get the proper ones, but you're going to need sort of 17mm, 16mm, something like that when you do it properly. So there we go. You can see how it's fitted up, all kind of straight, all looks decent, and it's tidied up that little area really well. So now we've done that, we can get on with the tape, which is there, and then we should be done. Okay, so there we go. We are all done now. It's all nice and tidy, and the tape's all clean. I've also put the clear lacquer on the edges just to kind of tidy them up a little bit. So we just need to peel off the cover now, and then we can get it installed on the car. Okay, so you may have noticed that I have added my HKS Powers metal badge now, and I've also added the 2 final bolts into place because I figured that I didn't need a tap-in bit. I could just use the bolts themselves to tap into the JB Weld, whatever it's called, and did that, work fine. So we are all done now, and I think, hopefully you'll agree, it looks fantastic. It's like a really good fit, really good finish. It really kind of gives a bit of bling to the engine bay. Yeah, looks fantastic. I am really happy with how that has turned out, and it's cheap to do. All you need is a bit of carbon and a bit of patience, and if you follow this video, hopefully you can make exactly the same thing that I've made here, and you're good to go. So thank you for watching, and yeah, until the next video.